Hi, welcome back. My name is Lindsay and this is my knitting video podcast. This is episode 29. Today is June 18th. It's a Thursday and we are recording in the evening today rather than the morning like I usually do just because this is when I have time. Yeah, things have been really crazy. We've been trying really hard to take footage of everything that we're doing out here because I want to edit them all into vlogs. It's just a matter of getting the time to sit down and do it. So, you know, recording is the easy part, sort of. My husband's actually been doing a lot of recording too. I think that we're going to have some videos coming out to you really soon on all of that. Also, I think the last time I spoke to you, I mentioned sort of generally that we would like to get goats out here someday. We have a family friend who recently had kids in the baby goat sense. And so we decided, sort of on a whim, not really, that we would like to take a few of them. So that was not a very easy decision to make because what that involves is a lot of tear down and rebuilding and getting the infrastructure ready here for that. So that's what we've been doing. Like that's been what's been occupying every spare moment that we have right now, which is, it's a lot because my husband works full time and yeah. Our goal is to have the goats here by next week, at the latest. And they are cashmere cross goats. So fiber goats. I'm already sort of actively on the lookout for Nigerian dwarves for dairy because that would be my next priority. I was actually originally planning on getting dairy goats first, but it just kind of turned out this way. So it's probably for the best because I feel like dairy is like a whole nother set of things that I have to research and learn and get equipment for and everything. So yeah, we are then going to maybe add more fiber goats to the mix or sheep. Maybe a livestock guardian llama. I don't know. I guess once we get all set up, my next project is to figure out what I'm going to do with all this fiber. Not a bad problem to have, really. And actually, these goats that we're going to bring, we're bringing home one doe, 4 wethers. We've met them. We went out and visited, I think 2 weeks after they were born, and my daughter was able to go and pet the goats. And so it's just, I don't know, it just seems like it's one of those things that was meant to be. Anyway, this is going to be kind of a short episode. I'm recording this mostly today because it's a big weekend. Saturday, well, tomorrow's Friday the 19th, so that's Juneteenth, which is, it's going to be a paid holiday in Portland, which is really close and really, really cool. I don't know what that means for the rest of the state, but I do know that in Portland it's going to be recognized as a paid holiday, so awesome. Also, Saturday is the 20th. It's my birthday, which is decidedly less important, but I will observe it. And then Sunday is the end of the natural dye make-along, so I had to record today. But I just have one finished object to share and one work in progress, and everything else is kind of the same as the last episode. So let's get started. I shared this in the last episode, but now I'm done. This is the Klarna shawl by Erin Designs. This is my final project for the Natural Dye Make Along. It's 100% wool, Targhee wool, and I dyed it with alder cones. I couldn't stop saying acorns last time, but it's not acorns, it's alder cones. And then I modified the yarn with iron. Also, the pot was super full when I added the iron modifier, so it only absorbed into like certain parts of the skein, which is why you get a little bit of that kind of tonal quality throughout the yarn, which I really like. Sometimes with dyeing, it's fun to kind of break the rules, intentionally try to get unevenness, especially when you have colors that are kind of like so close, like it's not very contrasty. Anyway, this shawl was very meditative to knit. I found it really soothing, really relaxing. It was a nice pattern to just kind of pick up and knit on at night while I was watching a podcast or like a vlog or something. And yeah, I would very much recommend this pattern because it's got two of my favorite things, eyelets and textured seed stitch. So, and also this yarn, it's just like, it's bouncy and it's not too itchy. So if you're someone who, well, if you're sensitive to wool, this might itch you a little bit, but I just, like, it doesn't bother me at all. One thing that kind of surprised me is that I get these skeins of the Targhee. I get giant skeins of them. It's like 250 grams of worsted weight yarn, and I thought that I would have to crack into another skein for this, but I still have quite a bit leftovers. I don't know, I'll go get my knitting basket, I guess. I guess it wasn't that much, which actually makes my heart happy because it's not too much waste. And I don't have to, I guess I could incorporate it in something else, but yeah, it's really not that much left. But it was, one skein made a big old shawl, so it went pretty far. So I was looking at the rest of this yarn and I was like, what can I make with this? And then I just decided I think I want to do a giveaway. So here you can kind of see, like, this is where it's more yellow. I think what I'm going to have you do is, if you're interested in winning both of these skeins, I'm going to send them together. Because, you know, it could be potentially enough yarn for a sizable project if I keep them together. Then I'm going to have you hop onto my Ravelry group, and I'll start a thread before I publish this video. And I'll have you answer the question, what is your favorite fiber to work with and why? And the next time I record an episode, I'll choose a winner and we'll send it off to you. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep the shawl on or if I want to take it off. It was warm today. You can see I didn't weave in the ends yet. Just stuck them under, it's fine. It was warm today, and so because it's in the evening, it's getting quite late. I think it's getting to about 6. It's starting to cool down a little bit. But yeah, I think we'll probably take it off for now. Just need to put it on my lap. So I did cast on a new project this week, and this is one that I've been wanting to cast on for a while, since I saw it. Of course, it's again one of those things that I can just kind of see myself wearing while taking care of animals first thing in the morning while going to milk the goat. I'm looking for like very functional utilitarian knits, which is kind of what I always do, but I guess I just have like a specific vision in mind. So anyway, I casted on the Hat Dana by Denise Barron. I am doing this in, I think, probably a slightly different gauge. It calls for a worsted weight yarn, and I really wanted to play with marl, so I went with holding multiple skeins together instead of just grabbing a worsted weight, probably like most people would do. And also, instead of holding 2 skeins together, which would be like a sport weight, I decided to hold 3 skeins together. So I've got, let's see, the tags are somewhere. So the natural color is called Audouin, and this is Quince & Co. Finch, and I have 2 skeins. They were 50-gram skeins of that, and then this is Caspian, and I've just got one 50-gram skein, and I'm holding all 3 together, which I'm using the recommended needle size. Is creating quite a dense fabric because Quince & Co. is so poofy, and also because I think it creates, like, if you pull it, it looks like a worsted, but like it's got a lot of air in it, so it's more like an Aran. I think a dense fabric will be really nice for the purpose that I'm going to use it in. I'm probably going to use it less for the hat purpose and more for the bandana purpose. So I wanted it to be just a little bit bigger, and so in that sense it works, but I think it might be quite a bit bigger. However, she offers the pattern in like 3 sizes, maybe more, and you don't really have to choose right away because they all kind of start the same. So I may take a look at it a little bit further on when I get to the amount of stitches that's for the smaller size. Hold it up and kind of get a feel of like how much further I want to go. And it's fine. It's like going to really bloom and get nice and squishy when I soak it, because I know how Quince & Co. Finch works and how it kind of behaves once it's been blocked. I really like it. I really like the marl. I think that it's been a really fun pattern so far, and it's kind of another one of those that this one requires a little bit more thinking kind of in the beginning, but then once you get going with it, you can just, like, you don't need to look at the chart anymore. So anyway, like I said, the Natural Dye Make Along is at an end on Sunday, and I really can't even believe that it's been a whole year. So I got a couple of donations for the prize winners, and I want to share those with you really quickly. The first I want to share with you is Luddite yarn by Kalia the Luddite Black Mud Creek Ravine Collection mini skein set. This is the first set of 2 that she sent for a prize. Look how beautiful these are. And then the second set that she sent is Marigold and Avocado mini skein set. I'm going to make sure you can see. Look at this color. It's stunning. I think it must have been dyed on a gray. Maybe they all were except the lighter ones. I want to pick her brain and get the details. I think the base she uses is beautiful. Dorset wool, Black Welsh Mountain Dorset, North Country Cheviot wool. I think these are all different wool bases. They're all nice and woolly and beautiful, rustic. The second thing that came in the mail for prize donations was from Lindsay Goodall of Simply Serving. She has her Earth Tone Notions line, and they are right up my alley in terms of aesthetics, and so I hope you like them too. So each of these comes with a little progress keeper that has a different gem, and she sent 3, so I could have one too. Thanks, Lindsay. And then underneath is a set of stitch markers with a progress keeper and a little acorn top. Really cute. And then she's also going to be donating a mitten pattern, which is really awesome. So now that the make-along is almost over, I've been getting a lot of questions about whether I am planning to host another natural dye make-along. And I think right now I'm going to take a break. I think I probably would like to host another one in the future, but as you've probably noticed, we've got our hands full right now, and I haven't dyed a single thing since we moved here, and I don't even know where all my equipment is. I feel like I need to just kind of go with what feels right now, and what feels right is focusing my energy and time into building our homestead. I say that, but then I know myself, and I know that when I give myself permission to have space for something, inspiration will strike, and I'll need to do something about it. So we'll see. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who participated in the Natural Dye Make-Along, to everyone who's been watching. Don't forget, if you are participating in the Natural Dye Make-Along, you have until Sunday to enter, either through Instagram or through Ravelry. I will link the rules below so you know specifics and all the details. Make sure that if you're on Instagram and you are posting your projects, your finished projects, you use the hashtag Natural Dye MALFO, not KALFO. That was last year. This is MALFO. Otherwise, I won't see it. Then if you're going to post on Ravelry, you can do both. Then go ahead and post it in the no chatter thread, and yeah, I will choose a winner both on Instagram and share it there, and on Ravelry and share it there on Sunday. And don't forget, if you want to win some of this really nice, I really like it. I like this base a lot. If you want to win some of this 100% Targhee dyed with alder cones, then go to my Ravelry group and enter the giveaway. There will be more details there. Is that it? Oh, and stay tuned for vlogs. We're gonna be posting homestead vlogs just as soon as I can get them edited. Bye.